Hello, my name is Samar. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner, and this is my second attempt at filming this intro. I hope you had a happy holidays. I'm filming this on Christmas Day. Yes, I don't look very Christmassy. I'm wearing like a smoky pink eye look, and I'm wearing a stained long sleeve shirt. By the way, I just saw this when after I put it on. The stain was not there last time I wore this and put it in my laundry basket, so I don't know what happened there. I'm very upset. This is only my second time wearing this shirt. As you can see from the title, this will be my fragrance collection. It's really hard for me to say the word fragrance, so I'm not gonna say that anymore. But this is my updated collection. I did this video in December of 2022. I always intended to do a 2-year update like every 2 years just to see where my collection is at. And up until very recently, I hadn't realized that it has in fact been 2 years. But I feel like this is a good stopping point to do a check-in, because at this point, I'm not going to be finishing up any, I don't count little 2 ml samples. I only count travel size and up. So I'm not going to be finishing any more of those sizes for the rest of the year or anytime soon, in fact. So I figured this is a good place to do this. Also, the 2 things that I'm currently panning, which are the Bath & Body Works Velvet Sugar body wash and body lotion, I'm not going to, I just mentioned them now, but I'm not going to be including this as part of my perfume fragrance, there goes that word again. I'm not going to be counting it as part of my inventory for now, because that'll be done before the end of the year. I also wanted to mention, before I get into things, you will be seeing a lot of dusty items. There's going to be a lot of stuff with dust on them. That is because a lot of this stuff I've only touched maybe once or twice this entire year. I have a large perfume and body spray collection. So that is why things are dusty. Also, I'm trying to work on the dust problem in my apartment. I'm planning on deep cleaning my apartment for the new year, so just bear with me, people. I think I will first start with my body sprays and my non high-end perfumes, just to get them out of the way. And I will start with what I'm wearing right now, which is, as I mentioned, Velvet Sugar. I'm including this because even though I'm technically unofficially panning it right now, this is not going anywhere anytime soon. These take so long to finish. I've never actually finished one of these sizes before. I will try to throw the set notes on the screen, just like I did last time. Yeah, this is Velvet Sugar. This is what I'm wearing right now. It's perfectly fine. This used to be one of my favorite scents, but I've changed a lot in the past 10 years. This is what I wore a lot in college, and this is probably the same bottle. Then in my little box that I have here, I also have from Bath & Body Works 2 of the Rose Water and Ivies. This one is halfway done, and then this one is completely untouched. So I might try to find someone to give this to. My mom will probably take it. I also have one last body cream that goes with it. And then I have, this one is something my friend gave me, another mini body cream. This is Into the Night. I haven't tried it. I mean, I know what it smells like, because I'm actually not going to put it on because then I'm going to open a whole can of worms. I know what this smells like because she uses this a lot, but I've never used it, so it's untouched. And then another one that I bought it, is 1,000 Wishes, and again, this only has about half of it left. I had been panning all 3 of these this year, so all 3 of them are only they're halfway used. This also was another go-to for me anytime I would get those free item coupons from Bath & Body Works back when I used to shop from them a long time ago. I would always choose this scent because these 2, Rose Water and Ivy and Velvet Sugar, they're discontinued. They only come back every once in a while for random vault sales. But this was the only one that at the time I still liked. So I had a lot of these basically. I had to work through a lot of like mini sets. And now I just have this one body spray. And then finally, my newest Bath and Body Works item that I have purchased myself is the Emerald Mist Body Mist. I chose this because one, okay, this is actually the one that I will put on because I do kind of like it. And I've never I don't really wear this, but I bought this, I blind bought this because I was intrigued because my birthstone is emerald. I love emerald. But then also the scent notes were like pear something. Yeah, Fresh Rainfall, Sunkissed Parrot Blonde Woods. That just sounded so amazing to me, and I do actually really like it, but I kind of wish I didn't buy it because now I have another body mist that is going to take me years, even if I was panning it, years to get through. The other body sprays that I have are from those Target brands, which are Mixbar and Finery. I do like both of these brands, not every scent, and this brand I think is also like exclusively a dupe brand, but from Mixbar, the first one that I bought is the scent Vanilla Bourbon. I love this one. I also bought it in a little mini because I found myself without any scented items while on vacation, and I always need to be wearing some sort of perfume. So I bought a little mini of it, and now this lives in my work bag. This is what I use every day at work during like my lunch break, just to top up the scent that I'm wearing. No matter what I'm wearing, even if it's not like a gourmand or a vanilla type product, this is just what I wear. I love this one so much though. This was the first scent I ever bought from Target because it smells so nice. I love vanilla, but I cannot do super sweet scents. And I also love a boozy note, and I feel like this is the perfect combination of the two. It just smells really nice. It is more on the sweet side than the like a heavy boozy side, so I feel like it's light enough to wear as an everyday fragrance or like to work or something. It wouldn't be like distracting or like offensive to a sensitive nose at work. But yeah, I really love this, and this is also great for mixing with other like heavier scents that maybe might be a little too heavy for me, because yeah, I don't have a sensitive nose, but I can get scent headaches if something is too strong of one specific note. So all in all, I just really like this. I can wear it on its own or as a mixer, and I think it's really amazing. One that I pretty much only wear as a mixer is the other one that I have from Mixbar, which by the way, the cap is broken, so I'm gonna keep this off. This is Cloud Musk. It is so nice. It smells pretty much exactly like it's described. It's like a light, airy, musky scent, and this is a great mixer. Again, if like something is too sweet, this is what I kind of use as a base to like, you know, just like bring things down a bit, or even just like any scent that I'm wearing, because I do love a musky scent, not like super musky, but I always appreciate, I can smell it now, it's so nice. I always appreciate a slight musky note in pretty much any perfume I'm wearing. So I feel like most things I can pair this with because it's not too heavy. I really love it. Then I have my Finery dupe body mists. I didn't even realize that this was a dupe brand and that these were like supposed to be dupes until I bought my first two. Like after I bought these two, I just really liked them. So this one, okay, the first one that I bought was the New Rouge, which I should have known because like now it's obvious, but this is supposed to be a dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540, and I've never smelled the original, but I've heard that this is a pretty good dupe, and also this smells exactly like one from Alt Fragrances that basically everyone says is a perfect dupe. So I'm gonna say that it is a good dupe. It also just smells really good even if it's not. But then I also have the Black Opium dupe, which is called Midnight Cafe. I love this one as well. That's why I bought it. And then I have the Pistachio Please. This is the newest one that I bought. And this is the Soul I don't actually know how to say the last part, so I'm not going to. But it's the Boom Boom Cream scent dupe. Those are all of my body sprays, but then I do have, as I mentioned, Alt Fragrances, which is another dupe brand. I gave my Baccarat Rouge 540 dupe from this brand to a friend, so I don't have that one anymore, but it was really nice. I will say though, I do like this brand. I decluttered one, but I still have 6 from the brand. So clearly I like this brand enough to buy from them multiple times, but this isn't my favorite because it doesn't have great lasting power, like at all. It'll last maybe a few hours maximum. And then some of the fragrances don't really smell too much like what it's duping. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But if you like really love a scent like the Baccarat Rouge 540, I would say that one is a really good dupe, and it's obviously way less expensive. So if you don't need something to last for like 16 hours, definitely I recommend this brand. And for a few others like the Amber Angel, this is the one I've used the most of. I've used over half of it. I thought something was leaking, but no, we're good. This is a dupe for Angel Share from Kilian. Really good dupe. It smells almost exactly like the original, which by the way, like I didn't buy any of these 4 dupes because all of the ones that like I wanted I already had. So I'd only bought these because the scent notes intrigued me and I just wanted to try them out and see what they were like. So anyway, this is in my opinion, a really good alternative to Angel Share, which is a very expensive perfume. And I also use this to mix in with one of my leave-in conditioners that does not have the best smell. It smells like the raw ingredients. So I use this to mix in, which is why it has so much use on it. But I really love the way this smells in my hair instead of on my body. I prefer it that way. So I do get a lot of use out of this, and I'm glad that I have it. This one is definitely my favorite out of all of the alt fragrances. I think this is a dupe for Altair or Altair. I don't know exactly how to say the name. I didn't know this was a dupe because this brand also does have a few of their own fragrances. This one, if I didn't mention, is called Falcon. Oh my god, this smells so good. I went into the store to actually buy the original of this because I was like, oh, I want something that lasts longer. And this actually does not smell exactly like the original, but I personally like the way this smells better. So instead of buying that one, I'll just like, if I get through this, I'll buy another one of these. This smells so good. Okay, I actually will put some of this on. It smells so good. It almost has a bit of a cola scent, which, like, if you've smelled this before, you know what I'm talking about, but it is so good. I have Bold Love, which is the dupe for Love Don't Be Shy, also by Kilian. I do like this one, but again, it's not an exact dupe, so if that is your absolute favorite fragrance, just skip this one because it's not, it smells like it, but it's not the exact same. Then I have Simply Another, which I can't remember what this is the dupe for. This smells fine. It's not my favorite, but I do like it enough to keep it. Then I have the Terrestrial number 98, which is a dupe for Alien. I think this is probably the worst dupe as far as scent profile out of all of them that I've tried. To me, it doesn't really smell like it at all, but I keep it around because like I don't hate the scent, and I think the like design on the bottle is really pretty. I love space. Then I have Mistress, which I think is a dupe for Mademoiselle. This is just fine. This one is leaking a little bit. Some of them do that, so you have to watch out. One that I forgot to mention with my other body sprays is the Rihanna Rogue Love. I mentioned this in my last one. I've had this for a while. I thought I'd be done with it by now because I do love the way this smells. I'm just gonna spray it in the air because I haven't smelled it. I haven't smelled it in a while, and I feel like it's starting to smell a little bit different. I pretty much haven't used this much since I last featured this 2 years ago. This was for a year and a half. I did not have access to this. It was being held hostage at my old company, which is a long story that I'm not going to get into, but I haven't had access to this. I'm kind of sad that this is starting to smell a little bit different because I really, really loved this. This was like one of my favorite things. This is what I had in my work desk for like my touch-up, similar to how I use this one. Yeah, I really love this, so I'm glad to have it back, but I need to get a move on this before it goes completely bad. Another one that I mentioned in my last one was Toca Cleopatra. I had 2 of these and I finished one and I'm like maybe a third of the way through this one, but I got another one of these in a set that I got for like my birthday or something, and I had just like there's like dust flying everywhere. I had a bunch of those little minis that were all like dabbers, but not with the tiny little drop ones. They were just like you unscrew the cap and like there's this giant hole that you're supposed to dab onto your skin. So I like depotted these into these little misters. So all 3 of them have the Toca Cleopatra in them, and this is probably something I should pan soon because these are starting to get up there in age. Then from the brand Tiziano Terenzi, I have Gold Rose Oud, which I think is supposed to be, I remember thinking it was a dupe for something, but I cannot remember exactly what. My grandmother gave this to me. She blind bought this just because she thought, I think like the bottle looked cool. Can't remember why, but she blind bought this, did not like look at any of the details, and she didn't like it. And when I was visiting her in March, I just would like spray it on myself because it like smelled like her, and I don't want to get so sentimental, but she just gave it to me because she noticed that. And it's not my favorite. Like I mostly like it because it like I like to smell it because it reminds me of her. It's just not my favorite thing to wear on the daily. It is heavy on the oud. I also don't like rose that much either. I'm just not into super heavy ouds, but I do like it. There's a little cat toy in my perfume organizer, so that tells you what kind of life I live. One that I bought myself but is not a favorite, I kind of just keep it around. Again, I bought it because it's called Emerald. It's from Marshalls. It says Element Edition 3 Emerald. It does smell nice. I wouldn't have bought it just for the name if I didn't like it, but I would only use this as like a mixing fragrance. It kind of smells like almost not, I'm not trying to compare these, but I feel like it has the same type of scent profile as something else that I have here, Light Blue. It's super citrusy, but it has like slight maybe musk, or it has something else to it that like makes it not just a citrus fragrance. But it's not something that I would want to wear on its own. Like I could wear the Light Blue on its own, so this is only a mixer to me. Now let's talk about fragrance I've been wearing since maybe I was like in high school. That's La Vie est Belle. I even mentioned this in the last one of these videos that I did, that I had this set. It also included a travel size perfume, but I gave that to my grandma because she likes this too and she always keeps it in her purse. She literally had one of these, like a full size, and she was like carrying it around in her purse because she didn't have a travel size. So that's why I gave it to her. But anyway, when I filmed that video, this was still in the box. I have since, as you can see, taken it out of the box, but I still haven't used them. But this is a really great winter fragrance, so I'm sure that sometime soon I'll start to break this out. Yeah, this is like an OG for me. I love this. But I just have like so many fragrances at the moment. There I go saying that word I don't like. But also in this perfume organizer, super glue. Why? On a similar note, this is C by Armani, and it's in a travel size, as you can see. I finished this year in 2024. I finished my full size of the original C, and I was talking about like as soon as I finished it, I went to buy a replacement travel size, and they stopped selling the travel size for whatever reason. Like it wasn't available anywhere, and Just this month, I was getting a few things from Ulta. I was getting stuff I needed, but I just checked out the fragrances just to see because they were having that fragrance deal, and I saw this and I immediately bought it because I love this fragrance so much. I've also been using this for like the past 10 years. I went through a travel size of this, I went through a full size, a lotion, and I also had the Sea Passion, which was in the red bottle. Again, I gave that one to my grandma because she loves this perfume too. I kind of got her into this one and the La Vie est Belle. Yeah, she loves this one and she wanted a travel size, so I just gave her the Passion version because she liked that one just fine as well. But I'm definitely gonna get her a travel size of the original. I'm so happy they sell the travel size. I was not going to buy another full size, especially like a high-end expensive one. I have way too much perfume to be buying expensive full-size perfume, so I'm really glad I have that in a travel now. And if you want to talk about expensive perfumes that I bought the Versace Dylan Turquoise in the full-size set. So it has not only the full-size perfume, it has the body wash and body lotion, and it came with a travel size spray. But the thing is, I bought this set because I got the like little deluxe trial size in a Sephora favorites pack that I bought years ago, and I loved it so much, so I bought the full size set as I just explained. But the thing is, I tried panning this past month. This thing is so strong and it lasts so long that I don't know, it would take me so long to get through just this little bottle that I can't imagine getting through this entire thing, let alone this plus this and this. And then as far as sets, the only other one that I have is, like I said, I have the Dolce & Gabbana light blue. I was never really into light, fresh, citrusy scents until like probably this past year toward the end of 2023. Yeah, I just kind of fell in love with this fragrance, and it's funny because my one of my friends, this was like her favorite fragrance. She loved this one, and I was super into like the heavier, warmer, musky scents, and then we kind of swapped. Like I still, of course, as you can see, I love those types of scents, but now she really likes those heavier, warmer fragrances, and then I got super into light blue for a very long time. This is all I was wearing for like almost a month straight. Yeah, I just love this. I think it smells so good. This is like my favorite thing to wear in the summer. Then probably the most expensive perfume I have in my collection, because it's only a travel size and it was $70. Of course, it's my Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. I still have this, still love this. It smells so good. This is bringing back memories from last year when I was wearing this like every single day. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I went through I think it was two samples of this that lasted me a very long time because Tom Ford, you only have to spray it once and it lasts all day. So this is just bringing back like fun memories for me. Luckily they weren't traumatic, because that would be an expensive mistake to be buying this and then like not be able to use it, because I get sick every time I think of it. The last few years have been very traumatic, if you haven't noticed. One perfume I literally forgot I had, but I'll just mention it now since it is from Bath & Body Works. This is a travel size of the Fall in Bloom. I love this, again, for the scent memories. This is what that friend who likes light blue, this is what she used to use as, I don't know if it was like a candle or a wallflower or something, but this is what she used to use in her room. And maybe that's a little weird that I bought it, but like first of all, I really like the fragrance. I love the scent that it has. But also like smelling this just brings back like amazing scent memories from a time where like I was hanging out with her and our other friend all the time, and we were just having a great time as like a little trio. So I mostly have this for the scent memories. I don't wear it too often, but I don't care. I only bought the travel size. And this little stand that I think is so cute, but it's also very dusty, so don't look at that. I have my Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle. I always want to call it La Vie Belle, but it's La Belle. This is a vanilla pear fragrance, and those are like some of my top 2 scent notes ever. So the fact that someone was able to combine the two, I love it so much. It smells so good. I'm so glad that I found this. I got it because like I got a bunch of perfume samplers last holiday season, and I ended up keeping a few just because I didn't need to give them to someone, and that's how I found this. So I feel like it was fate. I feel like now is the time where I should start talking about my favorite fragrance brand, which is Juliet Has a Gun. My favorite fragrance, perfume, scent, anything of all time is Not a Perfume. So I have this full-size bottle. I got this from the same like perfume sampler Sephora favorite set that I got this in, and a bunch of other fragrances that I'll be talking about. This was the one that I chose. I love this. I recently just finished the travel size bottle that I got in that set in my 24 and 2024 project. It's my favorite perfume of all time. I get compliments when I wear this almost every time I wear this. It is so good, and it's like a light scent that you can wear every single day to any occasion. It could be work, a special occasion, it could be a date, literally, not that I'm going on dates, but it could be literally anything. Then the only other one that I have a full size of is Pear Ink. This is just like a musky pear scent, and I love that. Again, 2 of some of my favorite notes combined. I love this. This is what got me into pear fragrances in the first place. I also have these in minis. So like I said, I finished up my travel size of Not a Perfume, but I also have a travel of Lily Fantasy, which I feel like this smells a lot like My Way from Armani, but I like this just a smidge better. It's a musky floral scent. And then I also have Ode to Dullness. I blind bought this. It's not my favorite, but I don't dislike it. I think this is just like something that's strictly for layering, for what I like in a scent. Then I also have Musk Invisible, another one that I blind bought. This one smells interesting. It smells like something that I can't put my finger on, but it smells like something from my childhood. But again, this is going to be kind of like a layering fragrance for me. And then in these little deluxe trial sizes, every time Sephora has like a coupon code for these, I always get them. This one, Not a Perfume. I have 2 of these in Not a Perfume. Here's the other one. Then I have another one in Pear Ink. And then I have Lipstick Fever, which I want to talk about this one specifically. Lipstick Fever, first of all, it literally smells like lipstick, like a lipstick tube from the 90s, back before lipsticks were like fragranced with vanilla or cherry or whatever scent that they have. This smells like a classic lipstick tube, which I love. It has like a raspberry note in it, which I think is what mostly contributes to that scent. But this, if you like, and I know I'm not crazy when I say this because I've heard someone else say that they were searching for this exact scent note, and so I was like, no, you have to try this one. If you're looking for a fragrance that smells like lipstick, this is the one. And also just like if you want to try something different, you should go like in store and try to find Sephora or wherever they sell this to smell this, because this is so unique. I've never smelled anything else that smells like this. Another brand that I have like, I would say a decent amount from is Clean Reserve. I know Clean is its own brand and Reserve is kind of like a sub line, but I think all of these are, yeah, these are all Clean Reserve. So this full-size bottle is Sparkling Sugar. I know I said I try not to buy full sizes, but this was like 50% off at one point, and then I had like an extra coupon on top of that. So I ended up getting this for like almost the amount as a travel size. But that's the only reason I bought a full size. It's not like my absolute favorite fragrance, but I do really like this one. It's kind of like a light sweet scent. I think it's great for layering, and it also smells a lot like, I originally got this as an alternative to Radiant Nectar because this does smell a lot like a perfume from the same line, Radiant Nectar, which smells like, this is a pear scent, which is why I loved it so much, but this is like a light pear scent, not a heavy musky one like Pear Ink from Juliet Has a Gun. These smell pretty similar, but this one just doesn't have that like specific pear note. But I love both of these. They'd be great for like spring, summer, light, airy, fruity floral fragrances. And then another one that is also, I think probably all of these from this brand are kind of on the lighter side. But this is Acqua Neroli. This is my newest fragrance in my entire collection. I just got this last week. I blind bought this and I don't have any regrets really. I got this on sale too, so it's not like I blind bought it like for $100, but this smells kind of like a cottony smell. It smells really nice. If you've never smelled neroli, which I hadn't until I smelled this fragrance, but it smells kind of like cotton fresh laundry fragrance, but not exactly. I think this would be great to layer with, or I could wear this on, I could wear any of those three on its own, especially the Radiant Nectar. I would wear this on its own anyway. But I think all three of those, because they're so light, they would be great for layering. So I'm really glad that I have all three of those. Everything from now on is going to be a mini. I have a few from the Replica line from Maison Margiela. The first one that I got was By the Fireplace, and this was in that Sephora favorite set where I got the Not a Perfume. This one is dusty. Okay, I originally didn't like this because it is heavy on the smoky side. So I kind of just put this away, but when I realized that I like the Tobacco Vanille, and this one kind of got me used to like smokier scents, I revisited this one, and even though I probably wouldn't wear this on its own, I absolutely love this as like a base for other sweeter scents. So I could pair, I don't have it in front of me anymore, but I could pair this with the Vanilla Bourbon from Mix Bar. Amazing combination. Then I have the Jazz Club one. I bought this after only smelling it once. I just bought it immediately because it was like the last day of the Sephora sale, I think. I just had a little sample of this. I ended up regretting it a little bit because this does have a like skinned scent undertone to this, which I didn't realize when I bought it. Kind of like Fleur Missing Person. That is not my type of scent note. But if I just use this for layering, just like the By the Fireplace, that one is light enough where I can't really smell it anymore. So I do really like this for layering. I think it smells great when I combine it with something like sweeter. So those are my two Replica scents, but I think from now on I'll probably, other than one specific thing which I don't own, which is the From the Garden, other than that I'll probably steer clear of Replica because I find that like I like them but not enough to own them, so I just shouldn't buy them. Another brand that I have two from is Viktor and Rolf. These are both dabbers, which again, I don't like dabber bottles, but this came in, actually no, I thought this was from the Sephora favorite set, but both of these I got as a free gift with purchase, as like a little code that you can put into Sephora. Even though I don't like dabber bottles, if I'm gonna get like a deluxe version of a perfume that I like, I'll put up with a dabber bottle if it's free. But anyway, this is Flower Bomb, the iconic perfume. This one is Good Fortune. I definitely like Flower Bomb more. It's not necessarily my favorite perfume, but I do like this one more than Good Fortune. I feel like Good Fortune is a perfume that I like, but it's just nothing special to me at all. If this wasn't free, there's no way I would have like let it enter my collection, but I don't dislike it, so I'd be perfectly fine using this up. I have 3 of the Mugler Alien perfumes. Which one is which? I can't read the tiny writing on here. One is the original, one is the Goddess, and I think one is the Elixir. These are all, I remembered smelling one alien iteration. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but I just really liked it. I don't think it's any of these, and I got this was like a holiday set. It was very limited edition. It was only available for a few months. I got this though because I wanted to figure out which one it was, and my mom also kind of likes these too, so I figured if I don't like them, she'll take them. But it ended up being that none of these were the one that I was really into. And then when I was trying to give them to my mom, she was like, no, I don't want them. And I was like, you said you liked them. But it's fine, I can't be pushing my stuff onto her. These, I don't like, I wouldn't be hate panning them if I got through them, but they're definitely not favorites. I have 2 of the deluxe trial sizes of the Jo Malone English Pear and Freesia. I got both of these as free gifts with purchase. This one I've used half of. This was the first one I had, of course, and then I got another one just because it was free, and I really do like the fragrance, but I don't support Jo Malone anymore. I'll probably end up panning or trying to pan this one that's already halfway done, just so I don't have like multiples in my collection, especially because it takes a while to get through this because it is a stronger fragrance. I have 2 perfumes from Way. This one is North Bondi, which is the first one that I bought, and this one is Melrose Place, which I didn't originally like enough to buy, but this is the scent that's in the clarifying shampoo. And then I had like a little mini 2 ml of this, and it just grew on me so much that I had to buy it, and I don't regret it. This is the scent from the leave-in conditioner. I've realized that I think I like this scent a little bit more in my hair than I do necessarily on my body, just like the Angel Share from, or not the Angel Share dupe from Alt. Some things I just like more in my hair than as my like body fragrance. I do still like this enough though to use it from time to time. So I used to have a full size of this, and then I gave it to my mom because she loved it, and I kind of missed having it, so I bought this travel size, and I'm perfectly happy with having 2 minis. I just really don't need full-size fragrances. The last brand that I have multiples of is Commodity, and these were both free gifts with purchase, where you have to like put the little code in Sephora, just like how I got the Viktor and Rolf ones. This is Milk, and this is Gold, just in the like regular scent spaces, not the bold or the personal. But I like Milk better, but I also like Gold, or else I wouldn't have gotten it. These are both kind of like sweeter. This one is definitely like lactic, it's called Milk, and then this one is more amber, but they're both kind of like vanilla-ish scents. The only scent that I bought from the 7 Virtues is Lotus Pear. I bought this because this was before I owned Melrose Place from Way. This smells so much like Melrose Place in my opinion, but just like the notes are kind of like in a different order. Like it doesn't have any of the same notes, I don't think, but this smells like it has the same notes, but just like maybe the top note was made a base note. Like it doesn't have the same level of each fragrance note, but that it smells like they're the same. I'm kind of over explaining and rambling, but I feel like you get what I'm saying. They smell very similar to me, and I feel like I liked both of them enough to warrant having both of them. I love this. Okay, I just did something very dumb. I thought this was a screw cap because like I was pulling on it and it wasn't coming off. So I was like, oh, it's a screw cap, because I haven't used it in this bottle yet. And I unscrewed it and I was holding it sideways. So like a quarter of the bottle just fell out onto my blanket, so I'm gonna be smelling like lotus pear all week. Okay, that's definitely gonna give me a scent headache, so I'm gonna try to speed this along, but I only have a handful of fragrances left. So the last one that I still have that was from that Sephora favorites pack is Prada Candy, and again, it's incredibly dusty. I actually love this. The first time I smelled this, I was like, it's just whatever, but I kept it because the bottle's so cute. And then I started wearing it. I think I like wore it to bed once just because I was like trying to throw something on, because I like to wear fragrances to bed to kind of just put me to sleep. I don't know. Anyway, I realized that I really do like this. It smells so nice. I was trying to smell it, but I can't smell anything over lotus pear. But I really like this. If I didn't have this bottle, I would buy it in a travel size. And another one that I recently got this year is You Remind Me from Forever Mood. This is Jackie Aina's brand. I have kind of a love-hate relationship with this brand because I bought like the 4 like mini sampler set, I think in the spring VIB sale this year. I liked all of them, but 2 of them I loved. You Remind Me was one of them, which is why I bought the travel size. And I even like raved about these scents, and I recommended buying that little 4-pack in my Sephora recommendations video. And then like a few days after I did that video, my little minis from the set started going bad, and so far 2 of them have gone bad, and I'm so annoyed. So I'm just like hoping it doesn't happen to this one, because I spent 28 bucks on this. First of all, it's not even full. It's only full to this level, which is annoying. If I didn't absolutely love this, I would just like not have bought it in the first place, because a lot of people say that these bottles are not full. There's also one other that I'm like considering buying, but I'm not going to buy it until I get through a decent amount of this, because I'm worried that this is gonna go bad and then I'm gonna have to declutter it just like the others. But I also love I Am Her from this brand, and I really want to buy it. But that's not the point of this video. The point is to show you my fragrance collection. So this is one of them. It has an apricot scent, which is very unique for my collection. This was the first time I smelled apricot in any perfume, and I realized that I really like this. I've been like hunting down other apricot perfumes ever since I smelled this. This is just very unique in my opinion. I have a little roller ball of Versace Bright Crystal. I don't like, this one is an actual screw cap. I don't like roller balls, but I think I also got this as a free gift with purchase with a code. This is mostly for like nostalgia. This used to be my favorite perfume period for years. This was like what I wore in high school on the days that I did wear something. I finally finished all of the Bright Crystal that I had in 2023 because it was getting very old and it was starting to smell differently. But I did, once I finished the bottle, I just kind of missed having it because I had been wearing it so often that I just got used to wearing it every day. And also it just had like, it was very, as I keep saying, it was very nostalgic to me. So this is not like my favorite perfume, but I just want to keep it around just to have it every once in a while as a throwback scent. Another free gift with purchase is the Merit perfume. This is the only one that they have. This is very new. I don't know why I opened it to smell it because I can't smell anything other than lotus pear. I like this. It's Just Steph was talking about how to her it smells like her grandmother's basement curtains, or that's like the vibe it gives off. And honestly, I can kind of see that, but I still like it. I don't think I would buy like a full bottle of this or even a travel bottle of this, but I'm glad that I got the little trial size of it because as soon as I saw the fragrance notes, I was so intrigued. This on paper sounded like my perfect perfume. In reality, it's not that, but I still like it, and again, I'm glad to have it. Then the final perfume I have to talk about is my Moschino Fresh perfume. This I talked about in my planning to pan for 2025. Yeah, I want to finish this next year because this currently is the oldest perfume in my entire collection. Body sprays, I'm not sure. I kind of got these all around the same time back before I was super into fragrance. But as far as like actual perfumes, this is the oldest one. It's probably a good 10 years old by now, but as it says, it's just like a light fresh perfume. I do like it definitely a lot more than the fresh pink one that I panned this year, which was like a rose scented version of this, and as I keep saying, I don't like rose. But I am kind of excited to pan this, even though it's a dropper and I don't like droppers. I will be very excited to use this in the spring summer months. But that is it for my fragrance collection. It definitely has grown since the first time I did this video. Hopefully, you know, I get through some of these full sizes by the next time I do this video. If I ever do this again, crossing my fingers I do. But yeah, I kind of want to get to the point where I whittle my collection down to like only having stuff that I can always say is an absolute love, and only having like travel sizes of them, because there is no version of me that needs a full size of anything with the amount of perfumes that I have. I also want to not have any, like, maybe not no body sprays, but no Bath and Body Works. I'm just over that brand. Nothing against anyone who buys from there. I don't hate the brand. It's just like not my favorite anymore. Thank you so much if you watched this video and if you got to the end, because I know even before editing, I know this is gonna be a very long video. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any of these, or if you don't, what is something that you think I would love to try? I might not go out and buy it, but I definitely want to smell things. If you think you know something that I would love. But that is all I have for you today. I'll see you in my next video, which hopefully will be coming tomorrow. Until then, I hope you have a great day. Bye.